announcing the arrival of Venerable Dr. K. Sri Dhammananda. Please rise. Please be seated. Thank you, Brother Daniel Liu, for the lovely songs. All songs, religious songs, are very soothing to the mind. It has this calming effect, I suppose because of the words. Thank you very much. If we have more time, we would love you to sing more. Thank you. Okay, may I just briefly walk you through tonight's program. Immediately after this, the VP, the Vice President of Singapore Buddhist Mission, Brother Liu, will address you. Following this will be the talk and the Q&A sessions, and then we'll wrap up the night's program with blessings from the Mahasangha. Okay, Brother Liu, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Kema. A very good evening, Venerable Sirs and friends in the Dhamma. This evening, on behalf of Singapore Buddhist Mission, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. And thank you for being with us. Singapore Buddhist Mission was established in 1982 with the objectives to spread the sublime teachings of the Buddha and also to promote Buddhist cultures and moral values. For information about SBM, please feel free to visit our website at www.ihipasiko-sba.org. Tonight's public talk is in line with our objectives, and we are very grateful to our Chief Religious Advisor, Venerable Dr. K. Sri Dhammananda, Maha-Naika Thero, who has kindly consented to speak on the Buddhist concept on God. Tonight is a rare opportunity for all of us to learn and benefit from the speaker, Venerable Dr. K. Sri Dhammananda, who is a household name in the Buddhist world. Finally, I would like to thank our resident monk, Venerable Dhammika, and all our fellow Buddhists who have contributed their time and effort to make this event a success. Thank you once again, and do have a pleasant and fruitful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Liu. Now, before we proceed with the talk, may I just give you some insight into some activities organized by SBM, to the two main ones. We have two main groups to conduct activities, one for the adults and the other one more for the youth. We have the Dhamma discussion group, headed by Brother So. He's over there, and here he's waving his hand. Okay. This would be of interest to all of you, because in the sessions they hold, they learn how to apply the teachings of the Buddha in their daily lives, and also how to solve problems close to their hearts. I think if you attend, you will emerge a happier person, more confident, and you see your problems in a different perspective. Okay? Now, the youth group also organizes fun-filled activities, and the youths who join their activities acquire very good values that will actually help them meet the challenges in life. And also, just a reminder that you all have your feedback forms, okay? Please do fill it up, and then either you drop it at the entrance there or give it to any of the ushers there, okay? Right. Now, may I introduce you to our Venerable Sir here, the Venerable Honorable Speaker. Now, Venerable? In brief. He is a very, very humble person. He doesn't want me to tell you all the nice things, but I have lots and lots of nice things that I wish to tell you. Now he tells me don't talk so much about him. Okay, now he is a respected leader of the Buddhist community, and he's recognized for his efforts in fostering greater interfaith dialogue and understanding. And as a result, he has been invited to many interreligious seminars and conferences all over the world. He's also a prolific writer with well over 74 publications in his name, some of which were translated into different languages by request. Okay? And so we are really indeed very honored and very, very proud that he's here tonight to give his talk. Venerable Sir, Buddhist Concept on God.
Venerable members of the Mahasangha, dear friends, thank you very much for having invited me once again to give a religious talk here by the Singapore Buddhist Mission. Many years ago, we have formed this Singapore Buddhist Mission to teach Buddhism, but not to convert others into Buddhism. That is the main purpose of this religion. I have been working in Malaysia for the last 51 years to promote Buddhism. But I have not converted even one man into Buddhism. What a failure. But I believe few 100,000 people all over the world accepted the teachings of the Buddha by reading some booklet or attending to religious talks like this. They have developed some sort of confidence in the teachings of the Buddha. They have accepted Buddhism. There was nobody to convert them. Today, our topic is very controversial, very sensitive, but very meaningful topic. Buddhist concept about God. in simple language, whether Buddhists believe in God or not. Today you can find the answer. Because it's very confusing what people talk about God. Buddhists, Christian, Hindus, Muslim, free thinkers, all of them talk about God. The whole world is divided into three groups. Those who have become slaves to God, depending on God for everything. Another group try to make use of God, asking, expressing their grievances and problems and troubles and difficulties. They try to make use of God. And some modern intellectuals completely ignored the concept of God. To them, there is no such concept or belief in reality. There is a God in this world. These are the three groups. Now what is the Buddhist? Whether they have belonged to first group or second group or third group. Recently, I was invited to give a talk in International Islamic University. After my talk, one student asked, why Buddhists do not believe in God? Who told you Buddhists do not believe in God? You are wrong. Buddhist concept on God is different. Not like Christians, Muslims, Hindus and others. They have their own concept on God. Last January, I went to Cambodia to attend a World Buddhist Conference. Before that, Cambodian government, education department made an announcement, appeared in the local newspaper also here. Since Cambodia is dominantly a Buddhist country, they are going to remove the word God from their textbook. I went to attend this conference. I told Cambodians, you have done a lot of damages to Buddhism. Introduce them as anti-God. You have no right to remove this word, God. They have no right to say there is no God from the Buddhist point of view. How are you going to work with Christians, Muslims, Hindus and others who believe in God if you are anti-God? So they had to reduce their feeling. I think they reconsidered that mistake they have done. Now let us refer to the Buddha. In his 45 years teaching, is there any place where Buddha has said, there is no God? No one can find that. Buddha has never uttered such word. There is no God. Somebody came and asked this question. Have we got anything to prove the existence of God? the way how the Buddha answered is this. Have we got anything to disprove the existence of God? This is the Buddha's attitude toward God. When the Buddha appeared in India, more than 2,500 years ago, do you know how many gods were there in India at that time? 33 millions. The whole day and night, without working, what they were doing? Worshipping, praying, offering, chanting in the name of God. When the Buddha appeared, he explained the real concept of God, the qualities of a God, whether gods are important or not, he pointed out. Then I think at least 2 millions disappeared. Because at that time, the moon is God, sun is God, galaxies are God, rain is God, water is God, light is God, earth is God, food is God. That's why for everything today, even pi. That tradition. The Buddha has pointed out, God has nothing to do with all these things. That God exists. Then, the word Brahma, you might have heard, so many thousands of years, people in India used this word Brahma because they have 3 gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Creator, protector, destroyer. So Brahma means creator God. The Buddha did not reject this word. In his teaching, we can find out where he has used this word, God. In Metta Sutta, when we radiate our Metta, again Mangal Sutta, Brahmati Mata Pitaro. Mata Pitaro means mother and father. The Buddha never said father and mother. Mother and father. Yes, because mother is the one who suffers because of the child, not the father. So, regard your mother and father as Brahma. What is the meaning of Brahma here? The God that existed in India. This is in the teachings of the Buddha. Therefore, how can we say the Buddha has rejected the concept of God? Again, Ratana Sutra, many of these Buddhists who recite this, Divacha Rattocha Haranti Ye Balim Tasmai Nerakkata Appamatta. Advice given by the Buddha. Those devout religious people, day and night, perform certain religious services. After that, they remember the God and invite the gods of Devas to share the happiness that they gained. And the advice given by the Buddha to those devas, those gods. Tasmahine rakhata appamatta. Therefore it is your duty to protect, keep an eye on those devotees who remember you, who invited you to share the happiness of the merits that they gave. This is the sayings of the Buddha. Again. Devatanu kampito poso sada bhadrani passati. I am giving this quotation directly from the teachings of the Buddha for you to understand the Buddhist attitude towards God. If you try to invite the devas, to communicate the devas, devas always keep an eye on you for your protection and for you to avoid misfortune, accidents, because you get the support from the devas. This is the Buddhist attitude towards God. Now let us analyze the meaning of this word God. The followers of many religions believe that God created this world. That God protects this world. And one day God will destroy this world. The Buddha rejected this. World was not created by the Buddha. Modern scientists, psychologists, intellectuals all over the world believe this world was not created by the God. Then human beings were created by the God. Do you know? 1998, there was a very big article in the Straits Times, nearly half a page. Pope John announced human beings were not created by the God. They come into existence due to gradual development of evolution. You can refer to State Times and get the quotation. Pope John. Then Archbishop of Kolhampur, Sota Fernandez, is a very good friend of mine. 3 days ago also he came to the temple to see me. As soon as he entered into my room, he said, "Please bless me." Yes. When I went to the church to attend some meeting, he comes and blessed me. On his birthday, he invited Christians, Hindus, Muslims, Buddhists, and all of them, after speaking few words, they say, "May God bless you." After speaking few words, I also said, "May the Buddhist God bless you." Because I have no right to other God to come and bless him. This is our attitude, my dear friend. So, there is no reason for Buddhists, according to the teachings of the Buddha, that God can send us to heaven or hell.